Oxfam. My goodness, every morning a new and disturbing headline comes forward. This morning, it turns out that the man who replaced the man at the centre of the scandal in Haiti, Roland van Hammeren, was replaced by someone who was later sacked, not for necessarily the same allegations, but for inappropriate behaviour. I guess one comfort is it came through the whistleblower hotline, so it shows that their systems were working a little bit better. But that can't be good for them. It shows that they're not checking. And then also that in their actual guide, it doesn't specifically say that aid workers can't use prostitutes because of
civil
their civil liberties.
That is actually the most shocking thing.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that last night.
That is an extraordinary fact.
So on their guide, still on their website last night, I haven't checked it this morning, it says that in their guide, whilst they discourage aid workers using prostitutes, they will not ban it because it affects their civil liberties. They can't.
And this is a charity that we've been giving money to for years to help in the third world, particularly to often help the women who bear the brunt of the poverty in these families. So this is a charity that was allowing almost tacit approval for its aid workers to pay these women for sex.
It's funny,
shocking.
Every morning I watch this programme and I see the latest developments. I think, well, it can't get much worse than that.
I don't know.
And then you hear this.
Can this charity really survive in its current form?
I think it possibly can, but I think there's going to be big questions over the chief executive. But on this, the idea that the civil liberties of the worker, what about the woman? What about these women who are probably so desperate they will do anything to sort of get a little bit of food together for their children?
There's also got to be questions of the International Committee as well. We're speaking to Paul Scully, who's on that. I mean, when was the last time they read the Oxfam guidelines?
But I think, if
you're not going to read the guidelines for the charity, how can you be scrutinised? Everyone's criticising Oxfam's leaders for not scrutinising. Who is above them should be checking.
There's also questions about the Charity Commission when they found out about things. But I think what there has to be, this has got to broaden out. The entire aid sector, whether you're a big charity or a small charity, has got to look at its practices in the field. Sex is used as a weapon against women in a war area. You hear about this horrible rape. The idea that aid workers go in and trade sex for aid and help is despicable.
I thought the satirical cartoon of the week, and I hope it wins an award, I think it was in the Telegraph 2 days ago, showed the 4 riders of the apocalypse: famine, pestilence, death, war. There's a 5th now, aid. And there was the 5th riding alongside.
Well, if that becomes a thing, isn't that
Well, it's
so
a bit
sad
like the scandal that engulfed the Catholic Church and the Church of England, where we suddenly realised about 20 years ago that these institutions, and this goes for these aid institutions, they actually attract these kinds of people. They use them as a carapace under which to operate.
Which is so sad, because it then damns all the good people in the other organisations.
The uncomfortable truth is paedophiles and abusers are attracted to this sort of work, particularly in the third world.
But obviously not all, because there's an extraordinary number.
I think it is important to put on the record how much good work goes on, and in the most horrific conditions as well. So, we can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Indeed. Good to speak to both of you this morning.